Hey guys, gonna wait for Facebook to gather me an audience. How are all of you tonight on this new moon in Virgo? Do me a favor, you guys. I need you to do me a favor. Can you hear me? If you can hear me clearly, I want you to tell me in the comments section below this video where you are tuning in from. I have something really cool for all of you. I was gonna do something in, oh, I forgot something, hang on. Because I like to eat, thank you guys for supporting my new book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac. I am super stoked to be on live for all of you. As you guys know, I went on the news in Las Vegas, Nevada on Tuesday of last week. I'm going on the news in LA on Friday and then back in my old stomping grounds in San Diego. So I'm super excited for that. Eat Right for Your Zodiac, you can get it in hardback or in ebook form on AndreaCox.com or the detoxintuitive.com. Just click in AndreaCox.com in the shop section. You can click in the Detox Intuitive in the spiritual gifts and offerings section. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do me a favor, throw me a thumbs up or a heart and tell me where you're tuning in from in the comment section below. And someone that I trust, tell me if you can hear me or not. Can everybody hear me? Just tell me if you can hear me. I don't really want to test myself. Denise, tell me if you can hear me clearly. Awesome, okay. So I thought we would do something a little bit different. I thought we would do a new moon ritual that I do. So right now we have the new moon in Virgo, and Virgo's a really interesting sign. Virgo is actually about perfection. So I have my dear friend that's probably on here now. He has worked for me in the past. He's a Virgo, and I've got a girlfriend that lives in Florida. She's a Virgo. Virgos are very smart. They're known to be the Masons in a past life. They're excellent researchers. Let me turn this down a little bit. But they are also perfectionists. They're very, very organized. They like to have their homes organized, their pantries organized. They like to keep their body in good shape. And I find Virgos to be one of the most fascinating, interesting signs. I'm always intellectually, I don't want to say challenged, but always stimulated by Virgo energy. And right now we have a new moon in the sign of Virgo. And I want to show you what I do on the eve of the new moon and then the day of the new moon, the day after. And this is a very healthy ritual. It's something I have my clients do. And while I have you on here, before I get started, I want you to literally pause me right here, and I want you to go to AndreaCox.com, sign up for my newsletter. It's this big thing. It won't let you exit out until you put your information in there. Promise not to spam you. And then head over to YouTube and subscribe to Andrea Cox TV and the Detox Intuitive. Okay. So here's what I would like you to do. I don't know who's messaging me while I'm on a live video, but that's weird. So that's what I'd like you to do. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new moon water, and I'm gonna just kind of go through the motions just as if I was here alone. Now what you'll need is you'll need a glass, not plastic, just a glass vase. I used to use vases when I was pinching pennies. I just rinsed this out. This was sent to me by Live Water, so I love this. So I tend to use this and several others because I do lots of things with my new moon water. I water my plants with my new moon water. I fast on my new moon water. Let me just do something real quick. Please stop. I'm live. Lol. Okay. So I love to drink new moon water the next day and use it as a fast. And I'm gonna actually make that recipe for you right here and right now. And we just added to the book, because the book is coming out in stores and we've done our final editing process. We added a new moon ritual and a full moon ritual to the book, in the back of the book, which I'm very proud of. This is 144 pages of plant-based recipes. So really beautiful book, beautifully written by yours truly. I even put the health benefits of each of the ingredients in every recipe. There's a symbol, zodiac symbol, that will let you know which foods are best for your sun, moon, and rising sign to eat. Very good book. Eat right for your zodiac. Okay, I'll put the links in the box. So you'll need a glass container. You will need a cucumber. You will need 2 to 3 bottles of, I prefer Mountain Valley spring water. You will need grade B maple syrup, or it's less processed than grade A, or monk fruit, or green leaf stevia, or raw honey, whatever you prefer. And I forgot one ingredient. Hang on. You'll need 2 lemons, and I think I mentioned the cucumber. So what I like to do, I actually have this contraption that I love. I got sold on Instagram one night when I was searching real late. They sold me this lemon juicer. I like to open this, and I'll just kind of roll a lemon on my counter like so. Just gonna cut the lemon in half, and this thing is excellent at juicing lemons. So I'm just gonna put the lemon down like so, and I'll close this. And you can see, I'm gonna show you, it actually produces, this is just half the lemon, it produces a lot of juice. See all the juice that it produces? So I'm gonna do another lemon. And this is really cool. You can, it'll last about 1 day after you leave it out under the new moon. So I'm gonna pour the second amount of the lemon juice in there. I'm gonna take about a tablespoon of grade B maple syrup. It's full of minerals, so extremely healthy. I'm gonna pour this into there, just about a tablespoon, full of minerals. I'm gonna take this organic cucumber. I'm just gonna slice. I made this on the news in San Diego once, long time ago. I didn't tell them it was my new moon ritual though. I thought they'd be freaked out about that. We were in a different timeline then. So I'm gonna slice these, and then I'm gonna slice them again. So I'm just gonna slice them in half. I'm gonna stick these, about half a cucumber, in the water bottle. And then I'm just gonna fill it up. But I do a little more than that. Now I see a lot of people putting crystals in a water bottle and putting them out under the full moonlight. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't do that. Not all crystals can be put in water and then the water be drank the next day. Things like fluorite, you don't want to drink water that's had a fluorite sitting in it under night. That's actually really, really toxic. Also, crystals hold energy, so I don't really like to put and charge my water with crystals in my water bottle, right? So I put my crystals out to be charged under the full moon, but I don't put them out in the new moon. I just feel like it's better energetically speaking and spiritually speaking to kind of on the new moon to invite the new in, and on the full moon to cleanse and get rid of the old. I do, however, love to cleanse the day after a new moon, and this is what I drink. So this will make up, I'll end up using about 4 of these Mountain Valley spring waters. This is the only kind of water I drink unless I go to a spring and collect my own. I am a total water snob. One of my friends got me hooked on this, and so I'll put this under the new moon, And I'll just put a piece of cheesecloth on top so it absorbs the energy of the new moon. And what I'll do is I'll write a petition, and I'll put the petition underneath of all the beautiful things that I want to enter my life, right? Because it's a new moon, we want things to come in, right? On full moons, we want things to go out. And I'll bless the water with my hands, and I'll just say, you know, thank you, God, for purifying this water, for bringing all these beautiful things that I'm asking to come into my life over the next 30 days in this new moon cycle, into my life in whatever way you see fit. And then I'll stick the water outside, and I'll allow the moon to energize the water. Now the next morning before the sun rises, so I'll get up at like 4 a.m. And I'll just tell myself before I go to bed, you know, I want to get up at 4 a.m. I want to get up at 4 a.m. And I'll get up and I'll bring the water inside. Hang on one sec, you guys. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. Okay, good. I'll bring the water inside, and I'll just ration the water out through the day, and I'll drink it. And I love doing a water fast. You guys, no one ever died from skipping a meal. In fact, they lived. They lived, right? Your body's not going to shut down. Of course, if you have, you know, diabetes or something like that, check with your doctor first if you're taking meds, etc. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. However, I really find that this energizes me throughout the day. You've got the minerals from the maple syrup. It's kind of like that Meyer lemon cleanse, whatever it's called, the master cleanse, but you're just doing it for one day. And, you know, I find when we fast for spiritual purposes, or we fast for God and we keep it to ourselves, just like the Bible says. The Bible actually says, when you fast, anoint your head with oil. And it doesn't say to go out and announce that you're fasting. It says keep it to yourself. Truly, I will say to you, you will receive your reward. You have to keep it to yourself. So, you know, I don't wear a sign on my forehead saying I'm fasting on water all day. I don't act like I'm lethargic or anything like that. I just simply go about my day. And I love doing this ritual on the new moon, and specifically the new moon in Virgo, because Virgo is such a particularly, like, how do I say this? I don't want to say, they're very much about aesthetics. They're very much about making things perfect, right? Even in their work. If someone is a Virgo and they have a website, everything has to be aligned perfect, it has to be centered, everything's dialed in. Their cabinets are dialed in, their bodies are dialed in. They're very particular about their routine, and Virgos are excellent when it comes to work. So I really love doing this on the new moon. Do you guys have any questions? If you don't, I'm gonna draw a quick oracle card for all of us to just get a collective energy on what we really need to be focusing on this new moon after we go and purchase my book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac. I'm gonna draw a quick card for that, right? Do you make it back to Dayton much? Sorry to interrupt your thought. You don't interrupt my thought process. Haven't made it back to Dayton since I moved from there 10 years ago. Release control, surrendering to the journey. So, ooh, and there's another card stuck to it called Stepping into Power. So what this is bringing up for me energetically, and I'm a Pisces, you guys, I am the high priestess, moon in Scorpio, rising in Scorpio, Cancer in the 4th house, a lot of Leo in my chart. I've got very specific placements that make me very intuitive. And what I get when it says surrendering to the journey, release control, is many of us may have control issues, kind of like Virgo, where everything has to be perfect, right? We don't want to put anything out there until it's perfect. We don't want to move forward until it's perfect, right? So Leo, in the house of my communication, I'll just, throw caution to the wind, right? So some of you need to release control issues within the realm of your relationships, right? Codependency, right? Could be affecting you. not allowing people to do certain things, or wanting to be in control of a situation, or manipulating conversations and things of that nature to kind of get your way, right? Sending a text message that you know will confuse a person or hurt a person in order to get a response. All of that falls under control, right? So release control, surrendering to the journey. This woman is on a boat and she is sailing away. She's probably sailing away from a person who's controlling, right? Or already did so. Okay, let's move on. So next we have stepping into your power. And I feel like this is for the masculine. So I feel like this is for the feminine, right? Because we've got this woman on the boat and she's sailing away. She's probably sailing away from a control freak, right? Yeah. And then we have this man stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Okay, so I feel like this man is leaving someone behind, but I also feel like this is a very insecure man, right? It could be someone who possibly is running away from love, keeps running away from people. Could be someone who maybe loves to travel or something, but every time stuff gets hot and heavy or serious, they like run away and take the next plane or boat somewhere, right? So with this, we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. So I feel like for the masculine energy, right, the divine masculine, maybe they need to believe in themselves more, right? Believe in themselves more. So very clear on this new moon in Virgo for women, releasing control issues, right? And for men, you are strong beyond measure. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Let's see if we have any questions. So you have the new moon water recipe. I'm gonna stick this outside as the moon comes up and the sun goes down tonight. I'm very particular about the timing of everything. See Maverick back there, and I don't know where Lewis is. I hear Lewis. I hear that he's upset with me, but I don't see him. So a lot of times I'll just I have a lot of feathers that I've collected around my house. There is a ton of birds. My street is named after a bird. So I'll take like a white feather for cleansing and energy, and I'll just kind of place it on the top of the water over the cheesecloth. I might take one of my crystals. I have so many crystals. I might grab like, a green one for finances, and I'll kind of put it around there because I do everything myself and it's a heavy load, it's a heavy burden. So I'll put one of those around there and I just sit my water out. Now I do, believe it or not, 6 of these. So I have 6 of these jars, really 6 of these jars in one big vase. And I'll drink water for 2 days. I'll drink my moon water, and then I'll water my plants. Thank you for the hearts, you guys, I appreciate it. I'll water my plants with the rest of the water. And I find that my plants really love the new moon energy and the new moon water. I'm gonna check the comments out real quick. Thanks you guys for staying with me. And see if you guys have anything to say. Yay, Joyce, you're a Virgo. Oh, thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Deborah. I always wonder where that beautiful glass water bottle came from. Thanks. Yeah, Live Waters sent me this, and they also sent me a small one, and I actually keep what I wash my dishes with in this. So I have a little kind of borax concoction I make from scratch. Okay, so... Oh, thank you. Oh, we've got all these Virgos on here. That's so cool. Okay, you guys, I'm so happy you guys joined me today. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support for my news appearance on Tuesday. Say a special prayer for Friday when I go to LA and am on the news, and then the following Tuesday when I go to San Diego. Really appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are fantastic, and thank you for just staying with me all these years along my journey. I just am really grateful for each and every one of you. Okay, talk to you soon. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for the comments, and be well. Bye-bye. And get the book.